All right, take 2, Libra. So this will be for April the 5th through April the 11th, 2020. If you guys hear my kids in the background, just pay it no mind. They're outside playing. I'm in my backyard because they are bored. All right, so let's see what messages we have. This is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. April the 5th through April the 11th. Give me guidance for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We have spiritual service. I thought the lighting is like perfect in here, but I guess as far as seeing the cards, it may not be. Oh, I guess it's good if I hold it up. All right, so let's see what messages we have in regards to spiritual service. And this is a second reading I've done. The first card that I pulled was past life activation, so I feel like some things are being activated within this life to help with your spiritual service. All right, it has self-doubt can be a habit that is hard to break. It can slow down your spiritual progress and the fulfillment of your life purpose. Ultimately, it won't stop you, but it can make your progress seem more challenging. It's easier to fulfill your purpose when you acknowledge your own goodness and talent and do what you love to the best of your ability. Realize that you are enough, that your work is good, and that you have something of value to offer. It is time to let go of fear of failure, concerns about your ability, and your right to live a happy and fulfilled life of success. The universe believes in you, and with that, you should believe in yourself as well. All right, so let's see what messages we have. What messages, what guidance do we have for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? What messages, what guidance do we have for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? This is for April the 5th, April the 6th, April the 7th, April the 8th, April the 9th, and April the 10th. This is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What messages, what guidance do we have for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? All right. All right. Your cards went everywhere. So your underlying energy fell out. We got solitude here. Some of you guys could be spending some time in solitude, some time alone, really going through the inner depths of yourself. This is about learning and mastering yourself and your abilities. Wow. The ringing in my ear was so loud just when I said that. It felt like it was going through my eyeball. And I know that sounds weird, but it legit. Hold on one second. No, ma'am. Pebbles, come here, mama. Come here, Pebbles. I'm sorry, y'all. I gotta keep my cat. My door is open. I don't want her to go outside. She doesn't go outside, but I don't want her to get out there. I'm just that kind of mom. All right, so I feel like I said, the ringing in my ear was so loud. It's almost like I could hear it in my eyeball. So there's definitely some messages within your own solitude. So I feel like for a lot of you guys, you do need to go within yourself, meditate, contemplate, really go within the depths of the true nature of yourself so that you can receive whatever messages are meant for you to receive, because that was loud. So we have the star card here, hope here. This is about seeing the bigger picture. I feel like for a lot of you guys, you could be in a space of really needing to restore hope to yourself. Balance here. This is your card, Libra. We got Aquarian there. We got Libra here. I feel like this is about seeing the bigger picture and making a balanced decision. Yeah. Seven of Cups. So this is about you making a balanced decision. All right, so we have the Seven of Swords. I feel like for a lot of you guys, you could be having some instability within your thoughts. That Justice card, or that Balance card, is about bringing things together so that you can create balance within your life, within your home, within your heart, within your mind, in order for you to gain fulfillment of wishes. Nine of Cups here. I feel like for a lot of you guys, you could be in the space of having some instability around 9 minus 7, 2 cups. But in order for you to gain fulfillment of wishes, you kind of have to be in the space of allowing your concerns to fade away with whatever is not reciprocal within your life. All right. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Friday, we have the Two of Cups. Look, y'all. I just said Two of Cups and we picked the Two of Cups. So this is about a relationship. I feel like in order to gain what it is that you want, which is a reciprocal or balanced relationship, you got to face your fears and walk away from what you don't have right now. And right now you may not be having a reciprocal connection. You may need to be in a space of releasing your concerns because there's a connection here. 9 minus 2, that 7 of Cups causes you to feel confused and you're needing to make the right choices around it. But I feel like there's a lot of deception. You could even be in a space of feeling envious, and that could be creating this sort of blockage, especially if you're in a space, if you're needing to walk away from something. And when I say envious, it's like if you're dealing, I'm gonna tell you like this, and I've experienced this, I ain't gonna lie to you, with my parents my whole life. My dad used to be a pimp, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna even lie to you. He used to have all kind of females back in the days. I was going to say something else, but he used to have a lot of females. And instead of my mom going within herself, reevaluating why she's hanging on to the situation, and making a balanced decision to walk away from something that was obviously toxic, she chose to stay and fight. And that consists of her fighting with my dad, fighting with other people, with other women, about what he wants. And my dad was very evident about what he wanted at that particular time, and it wasn't to settle down. It was to, play the field and be with whoever made him happy for the moment. So this could even be a situation like that, to where you're in the space of having this sort of envious type of energy of like, well, this person may be with you for this amount of time, but they belong to me. I really feel like if you're dealing with that type of situation, you need to reevaluate why you're dealing with it. Are you dealing with because you fear being alone? You fear having to spend time alone? You fear losing the relationship? I feel like you're kind of lying to yourself about a connection that may not be reciprocal. It may be reciprocal. Just because a person cheats doesn't mean that they don't love you and that they don't show love. And I'm saying cheats because I have deception here, and this is my cheater card. I feel like for a lot of you guys, there's just fear around not having this relationship or not having this connection, or even just fear of not being able to have love reciprocated that could be keeping you in something that you're needing to remove yourself from. So we have the Star card here. Again, the Star card is about seeing the bigger picture. Why is the Star card here? We got the Two of Pentacles here, the Star card, and the Lovers. So this is about seeing the bigger picture around a relationship. I feel like with the Two of Pentacles, this is about creating harmonious changes. Ace of Swords, with the Death card here. I feel like for a lot of you guys, you have the clarity that is necessary, but in order for you to make changes, you have to allow yourself to go through this transformation, face your fears, and really escape an unstable situation. And it's crazy. I'm reading this and I'm talking about my parents, and my father is a Libra. So we have balance here. We have the Libra card of balance here. Two of Swords. I feel like you're blocking making a fair decision. With the Seven of Wands, you're resisting making a decision about anything. Eight of Pentacles here. So for some of you guys, you feel like that you can balance the situation out by putting more work in, or by staying put, but in actuality you're just creating more burdens. I feel like this is about your lack of confidence in moving forward. You need to be in a space of allowing yourself to really take action and move toward what is ultimately going to make you happy, which is freedom from deception, freedom from instabilities, and freedom from burdens. All right. I feel like it's time to choose yourself. All right. So we have the Seven of Cups here. I do feel like you have a choice to make here, and you're being prompted to choose wisely. Why is the Seven of Cups here? 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 Oh. We have the Seven of Swords. So for a lot of you guys, you could have some instability within your thoughts. You could be back and forth about what decision to make. I feel like you're needing to escape a confusing situation and manifest the end of a cycle. Stop romanticizing past energy, past memories, and really focus on the here and the now. So for some of you guys, you could be also living in a space of what was. Like you may used to be happy. You may used to feel like, this was a good connection, or this was a good, and the only reason why I keep talking about a relationship, because that's what I got here. I felt as initially when I was starting that some of you guys could have some discontentment or could be unhappy within a relationship. You're needing to end that cycle. You're not going to find happiness in a situation that you're having to try to keep balance within your own life, or fight for consistently. No, it's not going to give you what it is that you desire. You have to make the decision to choose yourself and move away from toxic or low vibration situations. So we have the Seven of Swords here. There could be a sense of deception. Someone could be lying to you. And if someone's lying to you, I'm going to be real with you, you know, but acknowledging the lie and making the best decision. Yeah. So like with the Hangman here and the Nine of Pentacles, you need to change your perspective and be confident about escaping that situation. So I do feel like this has to do with the cooperation. Someone, it could be lying to you, especially about energy now and energy of the past, because they really want you to cooperate with them. They really want you to just be. I hate all the time that people think, well, this person keep coming back to me, or, you know, he must love me because he keep coming back, or she must love me because she keep coming back. You may just be beneficial to them. You may just be someone that they can have what it is that they desire from you, and it isn't much effort to keep you happy because you want to make them happy. You have to be in the space of, again, making the right decision for yourself, choosing to, even though the situation may feel temporarily good when you reconnect with this person that brings so much pain or so much negative type of emotions from you. It may feel good at the initial reconnection, but will that feeling continue, or am I going to have to constantly fight just for this little piece of peace in regards to this connection? I feel like with the Hangman and the Seven of Swords, you need to change your perspective around the situation. Someone's not being honest with you, and I feel like in the past you may have been, you know, confident. You were more confident with how you were in the past, so you could be still living in that. But this is all about cooperation. This is all about working together. So someone wants you to basically cooperate with them in their terms, and if that's what you want, that's what you want. But I feel like it makes you unhappy with the Four of Cups, so you do need to make decisions to create happiness for yourself. All right, so we have the Nine of Cups here. Why is this Nine of Cups here? We have the King of Cups here with the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Wands. So, Three of Swords underneath all of this with the Four of Cups. I feel like for a lot of you guys, this is about allowing your concerns to fade away. I feel like you've been betrayed and you're very unhappy about that. Underneath it all, even though you may feel as though whatever this situation is, because I feel like this is someone extending their energy, coming back very rapidly in it looks like a sexual way. I feel like you think that this is fulfillment of wishes, but in actuality, there's just fear of releasing this situation. So I feel like for a lot of you guys, this is you really needing to take some time again to yourself. You may feel as though a situation that in your life, I feel like you're dealing with a toxic or a karmic situation, and it may feel good to have that attention or feel good for someone or something to come in, you know, in a very passionate or aggressive way. But in actuality, it is toxic. It is codependent, and I feel like it is keeping you in a space of being in an illusion. This is a false relationship. Two of Cups in the Moon card is an illusion. This is a shadow relationship, meaning there's things that you need to learn from this connection as opposed to living your fantasies out through it. So we have the Two of Cups with the Three of Pentacles. Again, I told you that this was a cooperation, and it may have to do with family. For some of you guys, there may be it may be a sense of familiar, like being familiar. I can't say familiarity. I can't say it. But anyways, this person may feel like family because you possibly have known this person for a long time. But again, with the 10 cups here on the Two of Cups, 10 minus 2 is 8 cups. You're needing to really mature emotionally in order to really gain what it is that you want. Because if this relationship was something that would cause potential happiness, I would have had the Ace of Cups. I got the Ten of Cups, meaning that you've reached the peak of everything you're going to gain from this. So with the Three of Pentacles, it's time for you to really put things in motion, for you guys to really be able to invest into something new. Now, you could be investing into this relationship because you feel as though it makes you happy, really taking a leap of faith, extending an olive branch, or somebody could have extended an olive branch to you. But I feel like what you're doing is you're blocking your movement forward, because the very next card we have, now you could also be starting a new relationship with a Pisces, but I feel like with the shadow card here, what you're doing is you're creating this illusion around a connection based off of, you know, either your need to nurture this situation. Five of Swords, Four of Swords. I feel like under here, Five of Swords with the Four of Swords, I feel like there is some questionable motive. Someone's keeping some secrets here. There's some things that are happening beyond the scenes. I feel like you're needing to really, again, go within yourself. It's more, this situation is more about having anxiety. Either you have anxiety about moving forward, the person you're dealing with has anxiety about you moving forward, or a combination of the both. But it's creating an elusive state around a connection that you're needing to retreat from. I feel like for a lot of you guys, you just need to spend some time to yourself to really identify. And I don't mean time to yourself and still communicating or still being in a space of giving into a situation. I mean literally spend some time in solitude so that you can identify, is this what I really want, or is it just something that I'm afraid to lose? Because if you're holding on to something out of fear, it is already in a negative vibration. All right, so let's see what guidance we have. Pebbles. Shh. I'm still reading, kid. My kid is at the back door. Let's see what guidance we have for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What messages, what guidance do we have? We got don't back down. It says stand up for what you believe is right. With unconditional love, it says love yourself, others, in every situation, no matter what the outward appearance may be. And I told you, you need to spend some quiet time alone. I feel like for a lot of you guys, you're dealing with a past life situation, past life karma, past life lessons. I feel like right now you're needing to take some quiet time alone to rest, meditate, and contemplate. I told you. I think right now you just need to choose yourself as opposed to extending your energy just because it feels good. This is all I have, y'all. Peace.